Lady Charmaine, and my guest today is the nephew of the soul food queen of St. Louis, Missouri. He can be seen on the hit reality show, Welcome to Sweetie Pie. So I want you to help me welcome back to the show, Lil Charles. How you doing, Charles?
How you doing today? I'm doing wonderful.
Good. First, I want to say congratulations for the success of Welcome to Sweetie Pies. You all debuted to 1.1 million people. Can you believe it?
You know what? I was super excited to hear the number myself. I was amazed at how many people actually tuned in this season to see what was going on in our lives. It made me feel special, I know.
Now your show proves that African American people do watch television. So I'm so glad to know that you guys are number one in the African American households. And now, are you surprised by the support that your show is receiving, not just in the United States of America, but all over the world?
You know what? It's amazing. Up until a couple of months ago, I didn't even know our show was going out of the country. And then I've been getting people coming to the restaurant from England, Britain. I've had a couple, the UK. So I'm just really excited that it's actually pulling the support that it's pulling. It's really astonishing to know how many people really support the show.
And your show is the one show I think that makes every household hungry, right? Okay, my wedding anniversary is coming up. So is my birthday and my mother's birthday. And everything happens August 14th and 15th. And my mother's the 14th, I'm the 15th. And then my wedding anniversary is on the 15th. So I told my husband yesterday, after watching the show on Saturday, I'm making soul food for our birthday and anniversary. Your show does something to my household every time it airs. So yes, we're doing a soul food fest over here at the Bassett household. I just thought I'd share that.
All right.
But Charles, I have to ask you this question. I need to know what your secret is. How do you manage to move into people's houses and manage not to pay rent or buy food, get free room and board? I need to know your secret.
Well, it's really my sparkling personality that really wins people over. It really takes an art. It's an art to the method of moving in on someone without them really wanting you to move in. You kind of just have to do it. You come over to visit one day and you bring a couple bags with you and say, I'm leaving it here just so I can, have something here. And then you just bring the rest of your stuff with you. Next thing you know, you moved in.
Oh, so that's the art. Because I said I got to ask him this question because this is one brother that got it down. So, okay, so that's the art. Okay, so everybody you listen, free room and board.
Yes.
But this season, all of a sudden, we find out, not really sure, but it looks like you may be a father. Can you let us just give a couple details? You gonna be a daddy?
Well, basically, what's going on is, you really have to watch the show. But how this comes about and how everything falls into place is really exciting to see. Me having to break it down to my aunt, me having to tell my mother, me having to tell Monique, and just getting support and feedback from everybody else is really amazing on how everybody helped me out with it. And, I have negatives and I have good comments on, on apart from everybody in the family. But you have to see for yourself exactly what's going on. But it definitely was a head spinner for me.
So I guess you're not going to tell us if you got a little bambino on the way. So I guess we got to watch to find out, huh?
You have to watch to find out. I can't reveal the best secret.
Okay, I'm going to let you slide on that one. So what else can we expect to see from you? Now, Charles, do you work at the restaurant? Are you an actual employee?
I am an actual employee at the restaurant. Okay. Now, whether I do a lot or not is a given. It kind of just goes by the day on how I'm feeling when I wake up. If I'm going to do a lot in the restaurant or not. But I'm there every day. As our Robbie saying goes, he works hard and not working. And that is true.
Now, I could tell you must be the baby because they spoil you. You barely have to work, do anything, still get paid, still get a car. I mean, you get the free room and board. I mean, I guess that must be the baby of the family because everybody obviously loves you and loves having you around.
You know what? And that's all part of my secret, all part of my method of madness is just making sure if I'm not doing nothing, I definitely have a high personality catch that just really makes everybody laugh. So whether I'm moving in on you or working for free or, freely working, you can't get mad at me.
At least you're honest. I mean, I can't get mad at you for that. At least you're honest. Everybody know your work ethic. If you have a work ethic, everybody knows how Charles is. But okay, I want to know, what else can we expect from you when you're not taping the show? Do you go to school? Are you a student? What do you do?
Right now, I definitely just work at the restaurant. I do intend on going to school in the near future. I love acting, so I do want to take up the art of acting now.
Okay.
You definitely see a lot of different stuff in the season. Me interacting with Andre, me interacting with Aunt Robbie, me and Tim interacting in our newly found house. Which in the last episode you saw that he moved out.
Right.
But that's all right. So there wasn't too much interaction going on there.
Correct.
But I definitely have a lot of good surprises in the upcoming season. There's definitely a lot of stuff that I'm doing and that I'm working on. And basically a lot of it is me finding myself and finding out where I want to go in life. And you'll definitely see me improving, I believe, in this episode. And definitely having some goals that I'm trying to set and realizations that I needed to see and I've seen and I'm working on at the time.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Now, if people wanted to follow you, Charles, are you on any social networks like Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or Instagram?
I am. Actually, I am. On Facebook, you can find me at charlescrenshaw.com or facebook.com. Lil Charles in parentheses behind it. Twitter, I am under Charles Charles, which is my first and last name spelled together, CRENCHARS. And I am also on Instagram, which is Charles_Crenshaw.
Okay, so the Charles, is that Twitter?
Yes, ma'am. It's
okay.
At CHARLCRS. Wait, I'm sorry. CHAR. Wait a minute, what is it? CRENCHARS.
Okay, because a lot of people like the Twitter, so I wanted to make sure they knew that Cren Charles was on Twitter, since a lot of people like to do that. Well, Charles, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show, and we can't wait to see this season, to see if you have a little Bambino come in. If you're going to be a Pops, can't wait to see that. All the little juicy stuff that's going to be coming out of that. And I want to remind our audience to make sure you tune in tomorrow to Welcome to Sweetie Pies, airing 9/8 Central, only on OWN. Make sure you eat before you watch the show, because it will make you very hungry. Just take it from me. I just got to put that out there. But Charles, it's always a pleasure having you on the show, and thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for letting me be in here. Thank you for letting me be on it. I'm definitely excited.
You are so welcome.